Steel is the meal, they say. Not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. It's time to hang it up. Time to quit. I give up. Winter's coming. Snow is going to be on the ground. Driving is going to become treacherous. I quit. I give up. Time to throw in the towel, guys. We're done. We're done. We're not doing this no more. King, what are you gonna... I don't know. I've been thinking about maybe begging, standing on the corner and holding a cardboard sign. I think I might be good at that. I don't know. I've never tried it, but wouldn't hurt to try. Homeless, need money. I don't know, something like that. I'm fat, so I can't get away with saying I'm hungry. Hungry, please feed me. So that's right, I quit. I'm not going scrapping no more. The prices are too low. I'm working for free. I work hard all day and I have nothing to show for it. No profit. It's like I drove around my truck and made nothing. You could go with a microscrap. I'm not that guy. That's a lot of labor for a few pennies there. All the commodities are dropping in price, so what might that buy me? A couple more months? I mean, steel is the meal, right? But it's going to zero. So how are you going to make money doing that? It's already zero in Arizona. A lot of scrapyards there are actually closed. Or if they are open, they're just taking it for free. So, how hard do you want to work for free? Answer me that. How hard are you willing to work for nothing? I know I'm not. You can go to the flea market. Flea markets are seasonal around here, so they're closed for the season. There might be like an indoor one, but that's pretty far away. I'm not doing that. I hear the tuition cost is very high, meaning it would take several attempts before I even learn the ropes. So how many of you guys are willing to work for free doing that? Going someplace on the off chance that you might come ahead by $15 or $20. So that's $15 or $20. How hard are you willing to work for that little bit? I need to hire you then. You're willing to work all day for $20. could use you. If you're willing to comment and say you'll work for $20 all day long, you're hired. I need you. Come on down. Somehow I don't see that happening. Yeah, I quit. I ain't scrapping no more. I know Mikey, he's been struggling with that for a bit there. Going out, and breaking even. He breaks even. I think his YouTube channel might make a couple pennies more than mine. Probably not a whole lot more, but if you get 3,000 views for a video, that comes out to, I don't know, roughly $30. That's been my experience. Every 1,000 views comes out to about $10, and I rarely see 1,000 views, so we're talking $1 or $2 on my videos. This hasn't been started in a while. There goes the old Mopar. Running rough. I haven't used this thing in probably about 4 weeks. There was no insurance on it for about that amount of time. No liability, so I just stopped driving it. Yeah, so I quit. What are you gonna do, King? I don't know. Probably nothing, really. Eat. It's hard to motivate if you only make nothing and you work hard all day and then you're tired at the end of the day. I mean, you're like beat, dog tired. The second you lay down, you're asleep. How long can you convince yourself to get up in the morning and, hey, we gotta go to work, to make nothing again? No, I'm done. I quit. I mean, the price for scrap is going to be low until, I know, you can't talk politics on YouTube, because if you do, it slows down your channel CPM, RPM, or whatever. Especially if you don't have a left-wing point of view. Okay, well, you know that piece of crap called John Kerry? John Kerry, you know, the guy that looks like Lurch? He's talking about, God! Oh, man! Guy pisses me off. He's talking about, oh, we have to charge the oil companies by the metric ton of CO2. Go choke on something, you old dude. Why is that guy still around? Why is that guy still around? That guy's been in politics all my freaking life. Since I was a baby. Why is that guy still around? Why is that pile of crap still around? Why is he around? King, why do you let it affect you? Because it's chodes like that by their own admission, we need to create negative growth. As I see that piece of shit flying around on a jet. And why do those people, you never see them riding around in a Toyota Prius. You see them riding around in a huge Chevy Suburban. Why? Why? How come you're not riding around in a Toyota Camry or a Corolla? If you claim you're destroying the planet, okay, I want to see you on a bicycle, on a moped, on a rickshaw. I want to see like a little Pakistani guy or Indian guy hauling him around on a three-wheel rickshaw. They don't believe him. Yeah, no, well, anyway, there's people like that directly affect people like me and make it where I quit. I mean, how much longer can I? That's what they want too, by the way, but I don't see that guy working all day for nothing. I'm working all day for nothing. Or for $20. I mean, even aluminum is dropping in price. Take it in, gang, before it goes to zero. Nah. What little remains, they're going to haul it in. And when it's gone, it's gone. When it's gone, it's gone. We're done. I'll take up scrapping, I guess, again when the price, even if the price stayed the same, like, well, right now it's 100, but it's supposed to drop even more. Well, if it's $100, then gas should be like in America, or at least in my area, it should be about $1.40 a gallon to turn out a profit. Scrapping, because the numbers don't line up. At $200 a ton, you know, then okay, gas could be $2.20 a gallon. You can make a profit doing it. I've done it all my life. Okay, but okay, $3 a gallon. Well, then, you know, scrap should be $250, $280 a ton. You could squeeze a profit that way. I know there's a lot of people watching and listening to this video. King, I can make a profit. Yeah, really? Prove it. Fact is, you can't make a profit. I know it. Get an electric car. Okay. Well, first of all, an electric car is super expensive. And then you lose a lot of range when you have a trailer. A lot of range. And then you lose even more range when it gets really cold, because it gets really cold around here. Then if you want a fast charger plugged in at your home, that's a few grand. You know, they have an electrician come out, pull a permit, wire it up correctly. I'm looking for something. What the heck am I looking for? I'm looking for a... I had like a half gallon or not even of a tranny fluid somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's pieces of S like that piss me off. Rules for thee, but not for me, type of thing. I quit, man. That's it. That's it. Oh, after I slammed the door all angry, I'm gonna have to fix the striker. Yeah, this transmission leaks. It's the transmission seal that's leaking. Oh, with the funnel that's dirty like that, don't touch the dirt. I've had this thing for like 5 years. You realize if a little piece gets in there, it'll get... It hasn't, I don't touch it. I don't know how much it's down, maybe by approximately a quart, as far as I could tell. Oh, the price of motor oil is like God. Oh, even the cheap Walmart brand is almost $6 for a quart. The cheap Walmart brand. The Mobil 1 is $10. $10 for a quart of Mobil 1 at Walmart. $10.38. Can you believe that? I mean, what is that? Not too long ago. Not too long ago. Where did I put that cord? Not too long ago, the Walmart brand of oil was I got this. It was like $2.18 a quart, and I'm not talking 10 years ago. I'm not talking 5 years ago. I'm talking about 2.5 years ago. Before some elderly old man found his way into the White House. So it's the one that can't hack a flight of stairs. That guy. I'm walking around looking for that. I don't know, I can't find it. King, all I see is money laying around. Not much money. Not much. Very little. I tried calling the one scrapyard today and they're closed because of a power outage. Really? A power outage? Oh, I know what I'm looking for. An oil jug. I don't know where I put it. I'll put that bad boy somewhere. Alright kids, what the heck did I do with it? had it right here unless some truck drivers came over here and... Oh, there it is. You know, plus there's maintenance things, like see the nail in the tire? Right there. There's the tire that I found the other day in the video. It's nice, it still has the nubs on there. Like it wasn't used or something. Like it was a spare tire. Which I think it was. It had that holder thing on there, like that little bracket that goes in the center. Somebody must have hit a big old bump or something like that. That one's okay, but not great. But then I still have this super bald one on here. I mean, the treads are showing and everything. Plus now, it's beginning to, the cap is beginning to separate. Even though it's a Michelin, which is probably some of the best tires out there, it's starting to dry rot, crack and everything, so I really don't want to drive it with that tire. I don't go fast though. Okay, I don't drive rapidly. I don't know. I always say I don't drive fast, and then people are like, what? I don't go over 35 miles an hour. So even if I had like a blowout, okay, I'm not going to really lose control. I never go on the highway. Never, never, never. That tire would disintegrate on the highway. It would just, you know, that's a lot of weight going around rapidly when you're going 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. The centrifugal force alone will, and the heat will cause that to separate and fail for sure. I mean, the sidewall being all dry rotted, all the extra heat generated will definitely make a tire like that fall. Are we not going to talk about the toilet paper that is laying on the ground? Yes, we're not going to talk about the toilet paper laying on the ground. It was used as a little wipey thing for the dipstick on for the motor oil. I put in my resignation. I quit. I quit, kids. I have to go pick up a yard tractor. And the guy's been saving it for me. He pushed it out to the street and then he called me. I said, come and get this. It runs. It's an Ariens. King, your dashboard is so dirty. Everything is dirty. Everything needs maintenance. Everything needs work. There's not enough of me to go around. You could be not complaining on YouTube, and you could be. I make like what? A handful of YouTube videos. When I'm taking a break or whatever. It's not really keeping me from doing anything. Yeah, I quit. That's it. No more scrapping. What are you gonna do for money? Well, I just said I think I might stand on the corner and beg, because I was asking one of them beggar guys "Hey, how much do you make?" And the one guy said he made over $200 in a day. And I asked this other guy. He's like, "Oh, well, I was out here for 4 hours. I made 150. I don't know if he's exaggerating or what, but I don't know. Sometimes I see people handing them cash money, no coins. People are handing them folding money. "We lose all respect for you, King. You're gonna go on beg." Well, what the hell else could I do? Work at Foot Locker for $10 an hour? That 40 hours a week minus at least 25% in taxes. That leaves you with like $300. That's nothing. $300 is nothing. After feeding myself, not to mention my family, after feeding myself, you could take a bologna sandwich lunch. Even though you go to Jewel or Kroger's, even the brand name bread, well, the bread fluctuates almost daily in price, but it's like $3 something a loaf. And you go to like Jewel or Walgreens for a loaf of bread, you're looking at like $5.50 a loaf of bread. And that's just a loaf of bread. What are you gonna do? Like eat dough all day? Yeah. We're not quitters here, but I quit. You would too if you were making nothing. If you worked all day and you came home with nothing, or a negative sum, like less than when you walked out of the house because you bought yourself something to eat, okay, the only way around that would be to eat like wild apples off a tree and drink river water, okay, because you gotta drink water, right? You could go shooting wild rabbits. Okay. Yeah. If you're one of them kind of guys that does that kind of stuff, you could hunt deer and cook the deer meat. I'm not laughing at them people. Yeah, you could do that if you. Yeah. I don't like the taste of deer anyway. It's like kind of gamey tasting. We had a bunch of Canadian geese here earlier, but you know, in the spring. But I think the coyotes got a lot of them. That ding was somebody asking me what my ETA is, like I'm coming out there. I would have to empty my pickup truck out to go and do that, and I don't want to. So, you know, maybe I'll be a story, tell the guy, and take a picture. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture of my tire. I'll tell them I'll come out tomorrow let's say I'm changing my tire. Because it's, well, this is a little bit more convincing. I'll just tell them I'm not coming out. I'll come out tomorrow. I don't want to do it. It's scrap on the farm. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Then tell them no. Well, when and if things ever get, better, there will be a contact that won't consider me. I don't know. So I'll drive all the way out to this farm that's got a bunch of scrap on it. Okay. That yellow truck, that thing gets like, I don't know. That thing gets like probably 8 miles to the gallon. Okay, a gallon of gas is like 4 something a gallon. 4.62 a gallon. 4.75, whatever. What it was today. 4.75 a gallon. And scrap is like between $80 and $100 a ton. And then the junkyard is like 30 miles away. Okay, and then it's 30 miles back, 60 miles plus going out to the farm. That's about another 30 miles. That's a lot of driving. That's a lot of fuel. That costs a lot of money. So I might make $30 for all that labor. And that's a lot of work for 30 bucks, and I'm not willing to do that. $30. You could go through the drive-thru at McDonald's and blow that on a couple of burgers. Okay, you could go to... Yeah, I know where I could go. I'm just using that as an example. And that's just that day. And that's just gas. That's not, maintenance, I don't know. What if it breaks down on the roadway? Then I have to call a tow truck. Don't you have towing insurance? No, I don't, because that's another expense. Yeah, no, I don't. And you gotta front the money first, and then they give you back the money, and it's for a tow for up to 15 miles. So if I break down 40 miles out, the system is engineered so you cannot get ahead. Okay. Then they want to come up with that digital coin to track your every expense. Whatever you spend your money on. Car repair, flea market, gasoline. And if you have an electric car, they want to be able to geofence you. Meaning you can only go within these parameters. Oh, and the sheriff of Cook County, in Chicago, he wants to be able to track every single car 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in response to carjackings. Okay, he wants people to have their cars tracked by every police department, so they know where you are at any given time of the day. No, thank you. Another reason why it's best to drive old cars, because it doesn't have all the electronic gadgetry that makes something like that possible. I'm telling you, kids, after this coming Great Depression that's supposed to be coming, on the other side of it is a totally dystopian surveillance world waiting for us. You know what I'm angry about? I always think about it, but you're always looking to blame somebody else, right? I'm kind of actually mad at the baby boom generation. You know, the boomers, because it's like they were around at a time when they could suck up all the good times and all the best resources and all the best everything, and everything left after that has been on a long, slow, steady downward glide slope, like just going downhill. King, you're offending part of your video demographics. Yeah. I guess I'm an equal opportunity offender. I gotta, text this guy back. I don't know what I should say to the guy. Can I come tomorrow? I'm so busy and trying to fix my truck, and I need to put a new tire on it because this one looks like it's about to completely come apart. Thank you, I appreciate it very much. I appreciate your patience. Shit, I don't know what to say. I mean, the guy's like, "What's your ETA? What's your ETA?" Let me send him a pic. There's a picture of the tire cracked like that. Let's send another pic. How about that tire like that? And the last one like that. Is that convincing enough? I mean, really and truly, honestly, that tire is kind of he's probably gonna be pissed. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. That's why you're not making money. You're not hustling. I don't feel like hustling for $20 a day. Come on down and help me for $20 a day. Hustle all day for me. I'll give you $20. 6:30 until dark, okay? And then beyond, maybe. Hustle all day long. Why don't you put stuff and sell it? Well, things haven't been selling very well lately. I've listed a lot of items, and people lowball offer. I've had a couple of people come out, and I've experienced the same thing Scrappy's experienced, where they don't put any money in the T-Hanks box. They just T-Hanks themselves. Thank you very much. We're going to borrow this on the long term. Catch you at the curbside. You could have it back. Maybe. I don't know. I quit. I'm not motivated. I'm not motivated to make nothing. Convince me otherwise. Scrap farm. This way. Listen. This is where he's busy typing out. You need multiple streams of income. Okay, well, that's pretty easy to say when you're growing blueberries, money from the dirt. Okay, you got 16 acres. That'll work for you. Okay, and if you're talented enough to be able to turn a wrench and fix stuff and sell it, well, that'll work for you. But if you are kind of clumsy and don't have skills, a lot of skills aren't even learned or trained. They're natural. It comes to you. That's the problem with scrapping since I've been a kid, is you don't really pick up any skills or talents, and you are a one-trick unicorn. Like me. Anyway, I've been down this road before, and I've been doing this all my life, and I've seen this happen a couple times before, back in 2009. When the economy completely cratered. And if any of you guys have been scrapping since that time, you would remember scrap yards were taking metal for free. Okay, there was no way to make money on scrapping. You'd see water heaters and appliances and bicycles piled up at the curbside, and the garbage man was taking it and scooping it and throwing it in the garbage truck. Okay, there was no scrappers picking stuff up. Because gas, way back then, remember, it got all the way up to $4, $4.50 a gallon. That was 12 years ago. There was no way of making money. Not scrapping. Maybe a flea market seasonally. And at that time, it was before Facebook Marketplace, I believe, 2008. I don't think that even was a thing. So, picking up stuff at the curbside that was resale items, that would be the domain of a flea market or a garage sale. Which, having a garage sale, you could do it for a day, but then if you have it for 3 or 4 days in a row, then your neighbors get a little bit agitated with all the people walking across their grass and blocking their driveway. Then you gotta drag the stuff back in that didn't sell, or cover it up if you're gonna have it the next day. That's, I don't know. Yeah. I know people that have made thousands in a garage sale. Yeah, well, if you got like really good stuff or a yard sale, go ahead. Knock yourself out. I really don't have a whole heck of a lot of like really saleable stuff anymore. I've sold a lot of it. And it's like all of a sudden marketplace like hit a wall. Like people are not even like responding to the ads and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe standing on the corner begging. That's going to be my gig. Stand out there for like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, whatever it takes to, I don't know, collect a preset amount, that I have in my head, like a goal. All right, today my goal is $100. You don't gotta drive around and burn up gas. You just gotta put up with the abuse of people like, get a job, bum, or people like spitting on you, people throwing things at you, people trying to hit you, either like sticking something out the window of their car or literally trying to hit you either with their car or punch you. Throwing containers of liquid at you, like, pop, coffee, urine, bottle of pee. I don't know. I'd stand out there for a few hours until you gotta go to the toilet, and then that's like, okay, that's the end of the day. Oh. You gotta make sure. I think the biggest worry is, getting assaulted. Doing that. I don't know. I can't think of anything else, man. You can work at Foot Locker. Yeah. $300 take home pay plus, the gas to get there and back. Then buying lunch and, no. Then you gotta be reasonably clean too. You can't go with like dirt on your fingernails or dirt. Like, wear gloves when you're scrapping. I do sometimes, but not really, because most gloves don't even fit at all. I got big hands. You know what they say about guys with big hands? No, what do they say? Oh, you got big hands. Oh, okay. No, the guy never even texted me back. What the hell? What a D-bag. King, you're the D-bag. Hello? Could we possibly do this tomorrow? Thank you. I appreciate it. This will give me time to have a new tire installed. I'm afraid this one is going to pop. Thank you. I appreciate your patience. Oh, dear Lord.